channel. I'm Chris.
And Ralph.
And today we're going to be doing a video on our top 10 most anticipated movies for 2023. So I have my list right here in front of me, and Ralphie has his list in front of him.
Yeah.
So he has a few honorable mentions that he's going to mention later on in the video. And before we get started, I just want to say thank you to those who have subscribed to our channel recently and who've shown us support on here on the YouTube channel and also on our Instagram page that we've been building out the last few weeks. I'm gonna drop that the Instagram handle and link in the description. So if you want to give us a follow and check it out, you're more than welcome to. So going into our lists, these are our opinions. This is what we're most excited for.
Yeah.
And next year's gonna be packed with really good movies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's gonna be so many dope movies. Some that got delayed that were supposed to come out in 2022. And they got pushed back to 2023. They're on our lists, and yeah, we can't wait to share them with y'all. So Ralph is gonna start off with his number 10 first.
Yeah.
And then I'll do my number 10, and we'll go back and forth. Okay?
Mhm.
You ready to get started?
Okay, so
All right, let's go.
So number 10 for me is of course Blue Beetle.
Nice, Blue Beetle.
Yeah, a movie that I'm actually interested to go check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, and the suit though looks pretty good, and at least this is 10 times better than the CW one I saw.
I've never seen the CW movie.
I saw the clip.
Oh, the clips of him. I never seen anything of the CW besides a couple of episodes of like The Flash. But yeah, that suit looks really dope.
Yeah.
The photos that's been online, you can check it out if you like. But Jaime Reyes, not Ramirez. I'm sorry. He's gonna be dope to see on the big screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your number 10. Anything else you want to add?
Let's see. No.
No. Okay. All right. So my number 10 is gonna be Cocaine Bear. I don't know who's in this movie. I don't know when it comes out. But I'm excited for it just based off of the title, Cocaine Bear. What I do know is that it's based off of a true story that happened a while back. I don't know how long ago. That this bear got a hold of a bunch of cocaine and he inhaled or ate the cocaine. And the story's about his trip and his high on this cocaine. That's why it's titled Cocaine Bear. So just based off of the title, it's in my top 10 list. I have to see this. I'm gonna be there at the midnight premiere with my popcorn and my Coca-Cola, and I cannot wait for Cocaine Bear. That's my number 10.
Okay.
Are you number 9? You're laughing a bunch.
So number 9 is of course Aquaman.
Nice.
So Aquaman though, I like the first movie. I do think the first movie though, but the sequel one, if you take a look back to the concept art that they showed in DC Fandom last year,
yeah,
it's gonna look really good. And I can see why they had to delay it though, because the VFX and stuff.
Yeah, it got delayed a whole year from whenever it was supposed to come out.
Yeah.
So it sucks because I was looking forward to seeing it in December, and then they got delayed to March.
And they got delayed to December.
So a whole year. Literally a whole year. But Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom. And that first one, I love it.
Yeah.
It's in my top 3 DCU films. So, yeah.
Okay.
So that's your number 9? Aquaman?
Yeah.
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. That's the title of it. So my number 9 is going to be The Marvels, which is going to be... Is it the third MCU movie for next year? I think it comes out in November.
Yeah, probably.
Right? Yeah, no, I think November. It comes out close to my birthday.
Oh, August. What I have heard.
Oh, okay. So yeah, The Marvels, which is the sequel to Captain Marvel, which came out in 2019. So you have Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and then Monica Rambeau. Her as like a mixture of both. And yeah, I really enjoy the first one that came out in 2019. It made a buttload of money.
Yeah.
I actually rewatched it often. I rewatched it. We both rewatched it. Maybe like 2-3 months ago.
Yeah.
And the first one isn't my favorite MCU movie, no, but it's really, really good. I like it. I like how it takes place in the 90s, which is really dope. So yeah, this is The Marvels, the sequel to that one, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to some dope action. So yeah, that's number 9 for me.
Okay, number 8 is Transformers Beast Wars.
No, okay, cool.
So
Cool.
yeah. So far, what I have heard of that, it's gonna get some inspiration by Transformers Beast Wars, the TV series that was released. I'm guessing the late 880s or early 90s.
Oh,
It's what I have heard, and this is gonna be an interesting one.
yeah.
And so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward for Transformers Beast Wars.
And is this one like a reboot? Like it's not connected to Bumblebee, right?
Maybe, but I need to double check what I. But one thing I'm hoping for this one, I'm hoping for this one would be a bit better. Most likely gonna be way better than than the Transformers sequels.
No, yeah. The first one, the 2007 one, is a banger. The second one, I don't remember what happens, and then after that, I don't think I've seen a couple of them, but
Yeah,
I wasn't interested in that franchise after a while.
yeah,
But yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah. After like overdoing this that design
Yeah,
and explosion.
it was a Michael Bay festival,
Yeah,
but it's not on my top 10 list. But growing up with those original movies, although they weren't the best movies, it did make me love Transformers. So I'm really am interested in that one. Is there anything else you want to add to your number? Which one, number 8?
yeah. It's on number 8.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to add?
No.
No. Okay. All right. So for me, it's gonna be this one's the only horror movie that I have on my top 10. Number 8 is The Evil Dead Rises. I absolutely love the Evil Dead franchise. Bruce Campbell is one of my all-time favorites. Ash Williams is top tier. Um, horror character for me. I just love that story and the creativity within that franchise. I don't know if Sam Raimi's directing this one. I don't think he is, and I don't think Bruce Campbell's in it. And if he is, it might just be for like a cameo or a smaller role, which I don't know. But I know it's sort of like a soft reboot, from my understanding. Um, it might even be a continuation of the original stories, of the original Evil Dead movies, as compared to I think the one that came out in 2013. I don't know exactly, but all I know is that I'm excited for this movie. To see some Deadites get their asses kicked on the big screen. It's gonna be really really dope. So at number 8 is The Evil Dead Rises for me.
Okay. So number 7 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem.
Oh my gosh, love the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. So this movie though is set to be directed by a the director who did The Mitchell vs. the Machines.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and then also produced by Seth Rogen and Point Grey Production.
Oh, that's not. And isn't he doing the script? Or he did something. I mean,
Oh.
he's gonna have a big role in that movie.
Yep. Yeah, side villain role.
Or maybe yeah.
Yeah, and the writers though, who also wrote. I believe he wrote it and wrote Neighbors.
The one that's doing the Ninja Turtles movies.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, so far, although we don't have any synopsis or anything, but except a couple concept art though, that looks interesting in for the movie.
The ones that you show me look pretty cool.
Yeah. As right now, still no the synopsis or anything. Just the title and concept art.
Okay.
And so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it.
Same here. It's not on my list, but I am going to be there day one to watch it. Okay, so at number 7 for me, it was a little lower on his list. Is Blue Beetle. So Blue Beetle is gonna. It was supposed to be an HBO Max, strict to HBO Max release. It wasn't gonna be theatrical. But from word of mouth, apparently that the higher ups at Warner Brothers, Discovery, whatever I don't even know what the hell they're called anymore. Saw the movie or saw whatever that they were doing, and they really liked it, so they pushed it to theatrical, which I cannot wait to see a leading Latino character. Lead a movie. I know we just got Namor for Wakanda Forever, which I absolutely love. Namor is one of my favorite MCU characters of all time. But to have the character be the lead of the movie, be the main focal point of the movie, I'm super excited for. The actor, his name was Sholo. I don't know his last name. He's Miguel in Cobra Kai. He's gonna be Jaime Reyes, Blue Beetle in the movie, and it takes place here in Texas. We're located in Texas. It takes place in Texas. It's in the character Blue Beetle. At least this iteration of Blue Beetle is based in El Paso. So I'm super excited for it. Just see it on the big screen. So that's number 7 for me, Blue Beetle.
Okay. So number 6 is of course the Marvels.
Awesome, cool.
Okay. So I like the first Captain Marvel movie.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think it's like a good movie. So yeah, since this is set to be a sequel slash a team up movie with Miss Marvel and what's her name again?
Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and Monica Rambeau.
Monica Rambeau for this team up movie. That I'm definitely going to check it out when it gets released in opening weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, so that's your number 6.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So my number 6 is Shazam Fury. I said Fury. Shazam Fury of the Gods. That comes out in March. Zachary Levi is the lead, and I adore the first one. It came out like in April 2019.
Yeah.
Like that, and it's a Christmas movie. So this one was going to be like a summer movie, but it was going to be released in December, but it got pushed back to March. So this is a sequel to the first Shazam, obviously. And although we didn't see the first one in theaters, because at that time, I'm not to get too much into it, but at that time, I didn't have much faith in the DCU at that time. I didn't see Aquaman in theaters. I didn't see Shazam in theaters. But having seen them at home, I instantly regretted not watching those movies in theaters because they are super fun. Shazam is in my top 3 DCU movies. Shazam's number 3. Aquaman is number 2. And then number 1 is The Suicide Squad from 2021. But so as far as Shazam Fury of the Gods, I'm excited just to see the Shazam family, have them be the Shazam family the whole movie. Obviously, they built up to it in the first one towards the end, and yeah, I just can't wait to see Zachary Levi. He's an absolute dope actor. He's really fun seeing him on screen. Just be Billy Batson. So yeah, number 6 is Shazam Fury of the Gods. Okay.
So number 6 for me is of course Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Love it.
A movie though that I'm definitely really looking forward to see. And so far, we got the so far like recently we got a Funko Pop of MODOK.
Oh yeah, that leaked online.
Yeah. And let's see a closer look outfit of what Kang the Conqueror is said to be looking like in the movie. Okay, and so far I'm definitely looking forward to see it. And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so to add to his to Ant-Man the Wasp, if you want to check out our trailer reaction, you can go ahead and check it out on our channel. There's a funny story attached to the beginning of that trailer. I'm not going to get into it because I want you to check out that video for us, please. So that's his number 5. Okay. My number 5 is Indiana Jones 5. Harrison Ford, to see him come back as Indiana Jones after so long. The last one, the Kingdom of the Skull Kingdom, I forget what it's called, came out in what, 2007? I don't know. But just to have him come back as his final role as Indiana Jones is exciting. It's how should I say? So Steven Spielberg isn't directing this one. They're gonna bring someone else in to direct this one. Obviously, I think Steven Spielberg is. I think he's still producing, or he's still attached to the movie because he directed the first 4. And seeing Harrison Ford talk about this movie, so during Celebration, Summer Celebration earlier this year. He came out. This is video that's all online. I didn't go to Celebration. I wasn't able to. But he came out during his panel for Indiana Jones 5, and he talked about it passionately. He got emotional, and just to see him come back as, like I said, as his final role as Indiana Jones is going to be very heartwarming. And also, it takes place in 1969. Me personally, I follow American history so much. I'm a history nut. My entire life I've read books about the '60s and everything that happened, and then during World War II, just a bunch of stuff happened in American history. And 1969 is a very historical year for America. And to see Indy in 1969 punching some Nazis in the face, I can't wait. So that's number 5, Indiana Jones 5.
Okay, so number 4. Wait, is it number 5 or number 4?
Number 4. We're on number 4.
Okay, number 4 is of course is Shazam 2.
Fury of the Gods.
Yeah.
Okay, we had to pause it real quick. Okay, so I'm sorry if you continue.
Okay, so Shazam, Fury of the Gods.
Yeah.
A movie that I'm definitely looking forward to seeing. And so far, we got the trailer, and again, it was originally set to release in June 2023. Before it got pushed back to December 2022. Then it got delayed to March 2023.
Wow, that's a doozy.
Yeah.
I'm moving around a bunch. Wow.
Okay, so yeah, a movie though that I'm definitely looking forward to see it during opening weekend.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna be there day one.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically it.
And then the first Shazam is amazing.
Yeah, the first one is really good.
Absolutely love it. Okay, so that's your number 4. My number 4. Honestly, I feel like I want to put it higher on the list, but just looking at my top 3, I feel like this is where it has to go. But getting closer to this movie, if it moves higher on the list, I wouldn't blame it. Number 4 is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, a 2018 film, is top tier Spider-Man movie. I think, to me personally, it's the best animated movie to come out within the last 10 years. And that animation style is absolutely breathtaking. It is beautiful.
Yeah, and with that type of animation with like 2D or 3D mixed in.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
After we're done recording, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna watch it again. We're gonna watch it again. I love that movie.
Yeah, and even of course, it's brought some inspiration to other studios.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
100%.
like DreamWorks with Puss in Boots too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Puss in Boots is using that animation style, kind of.
Yeah.
Not all of it, but a piece of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so yes, continue on your list.
What were we gonna say?
Oh, that's on your top 4.
Oh, okay. All right, because I know you have it higher on your list.
Yeah.
So I know we'll talk about it more whenever he gets to his list. But Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, you got Miles Morales, Miguel O'Hara, Peter Parker, Peter Porker. I'm sure he's gonna come back. Gwen Stacy. So many dope characters.
Yeah.
And yesterday.
Okay,
so there was a noise on the back. We had to fix that. But yeah, Spider-Man into Across the Spider-Verse. I lost my train of thought. I can't wait. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
And when does it come out? In June, right?
Yeah, in June, and the third one March of 2024.
2024. Yeah, both of them were supposed to come out in the same year, right?
Wait. Oh, I'm guessing. In the third film was supposed to release. I'm guessing summer 2023.
23. Yeah. At one point, both of them, Part 2 and Part 3, were going to release next year, 2023, but there was delays and stuff, and it happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, number 4 for me is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so... Oh, wait.
Number 3 for you.
So number 3 for me is, of course, Elementals.
Elementals?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, Elementals though, recently they dropped a teaser trailer, and the movie though looks like it's gonna be a fun movie.
Oh yeah, the teaser came out like what, yesterday or the day before? 2 days ago?
Oh, like a few days
A few
ago.
days ago. Yeah. Okay. So go ahead.
So yeah, the trailer though. Oh, this is gonna be a fun movie when it gets released in theaters. And so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to see it when it gets released.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
Oh yeah, and the animation though looks really good.
Yeah. You have nothing to profit. It's your
Man,
number. It's like your number 4.
I know, but
It's because there's not. I thought you were going to see a lot more, but if you
yeah,
think about it, there's not that much released about it.
uh, yeah,
Yeah. The director is Peter Sow, who plays Socks in
in
Lightyear,
Lightyear.
and I absolutely love Socks in Lightyear. I love
Yeah,
the movie Lightyear in general.
yeah,
But yeah, he's a director. He also directed Good Dinosaur, which is not my favorite Pixar
yeah,
movie. It's one of my
no,
least favorite Pixar movies.
yeah, me too.
But hopefully, I'm sure Elementals is going to be a lot better than Good Dinosaur. So I
Yeah.
can't wait. Okay, so my number 3 is the earliest movie out of my whole top 10 list to be released next year is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantum Mania. The trailer, like I had mentioned, the trailer's on our channel. We want to share the reactions on the channel if you want to give that a look. And this is the third movie of the Ant-Man and the Wasp trilogy. Paul Rudd is the lead as Ant-Man, Scott Lang, obviously. And so this is, I don't know what the time frame is, like in terms of MCU, where it takes place. I'm not going to spoil Wakanda Forever, where that time frame is at. But that trailer that we saw, I've seen it countless times already. I absolutely cannot wait to see it. And it's going to be different. And obviously, I think it's going to be really different compared to the first two.
Yeah,
Because the first two are heist movies, and the third one's going to be a heist movie as well. From what the synopsis, I think, from what I've read online. But this takes place in the quantum realm.
yeah,
So even though they're not in, it's not like it's aliens within the quantum realm, and it looks super dope. And Kang the Conqueror, Jonathan Majors, I cannot wait to see what they do with him in this movie. I think he's going to be absolutely menacing, and they're obviously building up to him. He's going to be the Thanos for this new saga, the multiverse saga. He's the Thanos of it. So we're gonna have him in a bunch of movies, and this is the first one. Okay, well he was in Loki as
Yeah.
He Who Remains, which is a King variant.
the good King
He
variant
was a good King variant, but this one in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania
is the
Kang
villain.
is King. He's the villain King. So I cannot wait. It's gonna be super dope.
Yeah.
And it comes out in February. It's almost the end of November, December, January, February. About less than 2.5 months.
Okay.
And we get to see it in theaters.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead. That's my number 3.
So number 2 though is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Nice.
So yeah. What I have heard though that this is gonna be like an emotional Marvel film,
Mm-hmm.
MCU film though.
Yeah.
What I have heard, and I'm like this is gonna be like a big one.
For sure.
So yeah. And also, by the way, speaking about Guardians, later this weekend is the holiday special.
Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah, Friday is the holiday special.
but still, as for Guardians Volume 3, I'm definitely will. This is definitely one of my most anticipated movies of 2023,
Yeah, for sure.
and yeah,
That's it?
yeah,
Okay. Alrighty, so my number 2, we're getting close to my number 1. My number 2 is Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Like we mentioned earlier, that it got delayed a whole year, which sucks, but you know what happens, especially with the DC they're constantly delaying stuff. But it being delayed only builds my anticipation more and more because the first one, like I had mentioned, I didn't see it in theaters early in the video. But the first one I've seen it countless times. It's probably it's my second most watched DCU film. And Jason Momoa as Aquaman is a stud. You have Ocean Master, and then you have Black Manta, and Black Manta is gonna have his more comic book accurate, his traditional suit in the sequel, and what was the DC fandom? Was it last year, 2021? Right?
Yeah.
They showed like behind the scenes, like a behind the scenes trailer. It wasn't a cut trailer. They had, I think, snippets of like finished footage apparently. But we saw behind the scenes of like Ocean Master, Black Manta, and then obviously Aquaman and all them. And yeah, I can't wait. It comes out in December, like the first one did. So for this Aquaman franchise, obviously they love that December release date because the first one made over a billion, and I'm rooting for it to make over a billion again and then some. So I'm gonna be there opening night, and I know for a fact I'm gonna be there again and again and again to watch this movie. So that's number two for me, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. So you're number one, right?
Yeah.
Did you want to do your honorable mentions first before you get to number one?
Okay.
Because he has a few honorable mentions. I want you to say those real quick before we get to the last one.
Okay. So honorable mention is of course the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Mm-hmm.
The animation though looks pretty good, and of course is I do think Jack Black as Bowser it's a perfect role.
Yeah, and the Chris Pratt, it's like if you close your eyes, it's like you're listening to the video game.
Yeah.
I'm joking, guys. Obviously, all right. Before you put in the comments, what are you talking about, Chris? Hey, and I love Chris Pratt. We share a name.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore Chris Pratt. He's one of my favorite movie stars in the game right now. There was a snippet where he did kind of sound like Mario. He's like, "Here we go." He did that.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my god, is the video game on?"
Yeah.
I was playing the game.
Also speaking about Chris Pratt,
What?
he also has to be voicing Garfield.
Chris Pratt's on a roll. He's Garfield. He's
Yeah.
Mario.
He's Star-Lord.
What is he gonna be next? What? Wolverine? They're gonna have a variant Wolverine with Chris Pratt being? I love Chris Pratt. Okay. Alright, so that's Mario, and what's the other few?
Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, Ghostbusters.
So yeah, Ghostbusters though. So far we have no synopsis, but no synopsis yet. But it's set to release around December of 2023.
That's soon. I mean, that's a year from now, but
Yeah,
they haven't even started filming.
yeah,
I won't be surprised if they delay that movie because
yeah,
for it being a year away and no shooting, no filming,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. That's basically the reason why I added.
Honorable mentions.
Yeah, in
Okay.
case if it end up be you
You're
have to
right.
be delayed.
You're right. And you have one more, right? I have the list right here. You have one more.
One more.
Transformers, TMNT, Elemental, Ghostbusters.
Yep. I think that's all.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Alright. So, that was your honorable mentions? Okay, so go ahead and get into your number one.
So number one is of course Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
A movie that I'm definitely looking forward to seeing. Since of course I loved the first one, and this gotta be like one of the best animated movies of the 2010s.
Probably of all time.
And we have perhaps the best animated movie like ever.
Mm-hmm.
And even in the animation though, what I have heard though that it's gonna have like different art style.
They said like 4 different.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be more. But
Yeah, you know, like 4 different art style for the second one and third one.
Alright, let's try to guess it. 2D,
2D,
3D.
3D.
I think there'll be some stop motion, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe some stop motion. And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the art style. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I can see why they have to delay to June of next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as the animation, and so yeah, definitely looking forward for Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse. And recently, they just dropped a screenshot of the movie.
They did. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it on here. Oh, go ahead and add some more about Spider-Verse while I look for this.
So yeah, Spider-Man Spider-Verse though again, one of the best animated movies of all time. And for the sequel though, definitely looking for it whenever it gets released next year. And of course, Beyond the Spider-Verse, which is the third film installment, set to release in March 2023. And so yeah. Also, the villain for Across Spider-Verse, I'm guessing one of these side villains that be a villain called the Spots.
Oh yeah, where would you punch him, but you end up punching yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't find it. I found this little snippet, but you
Oh,
gotta really focus on it.
oh, it's on the official Sony the
Sony
animation.
account, Sony animation. Okay, here we go. So yeah, this is official art. Let me see. I did all this searching, and it's gonna be pointless because it's not gonna focus in on the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, but you can look it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. Anything else what I had?
And
That's it.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Alrighty, so drum roll. My number one anticipated movie is Guardians 3. Guardians Volume 3. This is my most anticipated movie of probably the next 5 years, if I'm being honest with you. And I'm not being over dramatic. I absolutely, when I say love, I mean like it's my favorite MCU franchise within the MCU franchise. Guardians 3 is going to be beyond emotional. From the Comic Con trailer got leaked online, and I'm going to be honest with you, I did watch it. It was a recording, it wasn't the actual HD trailer.
Yeah.
But from the snippets that I saw, I'll be straight up with you. I got teary. I got emotional because I absolutely love the Guardians. The first one, love. Second one, love. And this third one, I'm gonna love it. I just know I am. And this is the last James Gunn MCU movie because obviously, even before he went to DC as the new head over there, he had been saying that this is his last MCU movie. And although from what they're saying, when I say them, I just say like MCU, Marvel in general, that the Guardians are going to continue, just not this iteration of the team. And no disrespect to whatever team comes after, which I'm sure I'm going to love. This team is the OG team. They have my heart, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I
Yeah.
might even rent out a theater so we can watch it with a couple of buddies and stuff. And I'll just be emotional.
Okay.
Because I can't wait to watch this movie. It's going to be really dope.
Also, side note, the first Guardian was like my first time I'm MCU movie in theaters.
Yeah, my first MCU movie in theaters as well was the first Guardians, which came out in 2014. And for us to be 9 years later, when this movie comes out 9 years later, for the journey that the Guardians team has been on, and this Christmas special comes out in a few days, to see their journey is going to be absolutely beautiful to see how they close out their story with Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Mantis, Groot, Rocket, Nebula, Kraglin, and everything. Yeah, Guardians 3. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my number one. You already went through your list. I went through my list. Guys, tell us your list in the comments below. If you like, give us your top 10 or you give us your top 5. Do you agree with my list? Do you agree with his list? Is my number one your number one? Is his number one your number one? We want to hear, please. Like I had said at the beginning of this video, we do appreciate the support that you've been giving us, the new subscribers, likes, and all that good stuff. And back on the Instagram page, like I mentioned, we love it. We are still a growing channel. It's just it is what it is.
Yeah.
But we're gonna keep making videos. We're gonna keep. When I say pushing, it's not pushing to like to get bigger. But yes, obviously every YouTuber wants to get bigger from what they are at that moment. But we love doing this. Even if we weren't making YouTube videos, we'll still be talking about this.
Yeah.
Because that's what we did before YouTube. All we talked about was comic book movies and animation and superheroes and just adventure, just everything. And yeah, we appreciate your support. Please like, share, and comment below. And until next time, as always, guys, I'm Chris.
And Ralph.
We will catch you on next time. Peace, guys.